this was my outfit. These were all the things we had, and this was the view from the balcony. So beautiful. And this was what I was wearing. I wore a hat as well. I usually do not wear anything like that, but recently I got something to wear, so I had put it on and it was amazing. It just completely shifted my look from something that looked like this to this. The hotel which we booked was at a remote place, but it was so beautiful and the area was not too cold, but it was enough to feel freezing. All the way from NGP to Pelling, I did not feel cold. I was only wearing a very thin, full sleeved shirt. When I got to Pelling, I was just like, oh my god, it's so cold suddenly. The hotel was really nice. The service was top class, I would say, because they would often come and knock at our door when it's time for lunch or dinner or even for tea. It's quite amazing to see that hospitality. And then the food was also good. I was expecting something like different from Bengali food, which I usually have, but things were quite Bengali because the stuff were Bengali there, and it's okay, that's fine. I quite enjoyed my time there. We went to this place. I don't really remember the name of the place, but it was a Buddhist monastery where we had to keep our shoes away. First of all, we had to walk in the skywalk thingy, and it's supposed to make you feel like you are walking on thin air, but the glass underneath your feet was so much scratched that it was looking really weird. It was supposed to make you feel scared like you're walking on air, but it was so bad. It was really bad. You can clearly see the glass there, and it was no fun at all, especially when there were so many tourists around. I mean, I was at a verge of screaming because why are there so many people? Really, what? Last time I visited Sikkim, it was really amazing. The weather was amazing. The place was very spacious, but this time there were just too many tourists. Just too much population these days. Oh my god. But still, I managed to take some pictures. I literally sat on the floor of the glass of the skywalk to take the pictures because I know that others won't take pictures of me, others won't let me take pictures. Everyone was there to take their pictures, right? So I made my space. I felt kind of extroverted, I felt kind of outgoing. I usually do not do these things, but I did something which really caught attention. I sat down. People were walking. I sat down with my tripod. I set it up and I opened my Instagram. I was taking videos to, later on I would take screenshots from the videos and post on my Instagram. I did that. It was kind of embarrassing, a little bit, but now that I am more confident in myself, previously I used to feel like I take too much space, but now the space is mine. That's a good level up, I would say. Inside of the monastery, it was really beautiful, but to go up there were so many stairs. I mean, I was so exhausted that I stopped midway and then I went on to take pictures. I was sitting on the stairs and others were also sitting on the stairs because you cannot just climb the stairs in one go. It was literally impossible. It was so much tiring. But when you go up there, that's a good experience. The view is amazing. The inside of the monastery is also very beautiful, I would say. Photography wasn't allowed, but I did not know that. I was already filming and others were meditating. It's such a peaceful place. I would say that Buddhist monasteries are one of the best places to be if you are an introvert, if you like some peace, if you are craving for peace that you are not going to get anywhere else, then Buddhist monasteries are places for you. Also, in the locality of my college, I have a Buddhist monastery kind of thing, and I went there. It's really peaceful. It's really so cold. Like outside, you would die of heat. you would die of heat stroke. But inside it's so peaceful, it's so quiet, it's so calm, it's so cold. Amazing. So I really like Buddhist monasteries, and my dad took me there so that I get into those monasteries. I like it. And recently I had done some studies about Buddha. So I know a few things about him now that I did not know before. So it was also a good experience, because now that I'm more familiar with him and seeing his place, I like it. It's pretty good. Just that there was this picture of Dalai Lama, and my mom was like, he's the priest here. I'm like, no mom, he's not the priest here, you should know. Then she realized that what she was saying is wrong, but that's fine. My dad was the planner of everything we had done in Sikkim, and we were supposed to go to four places on the same day. But I think after the skywalk we went to only one place, which is the lake, because other places were quite far and we were almost running out of time. It was almost time for lunch. So we went to this lake. I was so hungry. The lake was amazing. There is a small pond, okay, and there are so many fishes, and the fish, they were crazy. They were literally crazy, and some people were feeding the fish food, and the fish were jumping around to catch the bit of food, and nothing was left. Really, nothing was left. And that guy was also crazy. He was like, he almost emptied a packet of puffed rice for the fish. And I was like, oh my god, I have never seen wild fish in my life like that. I mean, are piranhas like that? If we fell down into the water, will they eat us too? That's so scary. But the pond was really beautiful. It was like a very beautiful garden. There were pigeons flying around, and just amazing. It was just like a feast to my side. But then I realized that it was not even the lake. I don't remember the lake's name, and the pond was just an outer appearance. The actual lake was inside, and it is shaped like a foot. And my mom was saying that it's the impression of Buddha's foot, but it's not that. It's actually, I think, some Tara Devi's foot. On the land there is Buddha's monastery again, and everything was really nice. Just that there were so many people. I do not like people. I mean, yeah, Buddhist monasteries are supposed to be really calm and quiet, but the people there wouldn't let that place be calm and quiet. I hated that. But anyways, it was still a good experience. It was, as I said, feast to my eyes. It was amazing. Then there were, I think, other places to go, but we were so excited. Exhausted. We were so exhausted that we went back to the hotel to have our lunch, and we missed out on some things, I know, but that's fine. We were so tired anyways. But the good thing is that I did not feel any headache. Last time I went to Sikkim, I was throwing up every day, but this time everything was quite fine, and I really quite enjoyed this time. And we went with a family there. They were also good. I did not expect them to be so friendly and so kind, but it was a good experience. Last time I went with my family, and this time we had 10 people with us, including me. It was a good experience. No, I wouldn't go again. I wouldn't go there again, but I would like to explore other places. Even if I do go there again, I would take my friends, because I'm quite familiar with that place now. So I would like to guide my friends there. It would be nice. So that was day 1. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you again in my next video, when I will be sharing with you what I did on day 2. And thanks for watching. Again, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you don't know which kind of videos I make, please scroll down. I take video requests, and I make all kinds of content. And whatever you want, I will make it for you. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next week. Peace.